Hello, everyone. Good evening. This is Master Coach Hasmin. I'm a certified life coach from the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneur. Welcome to MedConnect Who of the Hour episode for our fellow Filipinos in the medical field. We are doing this video series as a service to our community during this time of physical isolation due to COVID-19. And I am with Coach Marife.
Hi everyone, good evening. It's a good evening already. I'm Coach Marife, also a change agent, certified by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneur. The medical connect of the Who of the Hour is our initiative to connect with fellow professional from the government, from the medical industry. We connect to know what is their present situation, how are our fellow our doctors are responding, our medical practitioners responding, and the outcome being experienced in the present.
Yes, and for the information of many global institute for coaches and entrepreneurs is based in Dallas, Texas, USA, with local presence through our 24/7 coaching hub at Decaf Coffee Republic, located in PC Compound, Capitolio, Pasig City. We offer coaching on demand service any time of the day. Just connect through 0917-586-1661 or visit our FB page Life Coach Philippines. We also provide life coach certification classes for those who are interested to become a professional life coach like us. So without further ado, Coach Marife, introduce na po natin yung ating Who of the Hour.
Nawala
Ay,
si
kasi nawala siya. Okay, pero introduce nyo na po.
Yeah, so our who of the hour is the city health officer, the chief of the city health office, Dr. Gloria Fabrigas, and saan na siya? Nawala siya.
Yes.
So actually, she's the mother of one of our coaches, si Coach
Mm.
Hesedel Steve Fabrigas. She's the youngest, I believe, the youngest coach na certify natin dito sa Tacloban noon. Uh,
Mm-mm.
so Dr. Fabrigas is actually very active. She's a missionary doctor as well. And yung experience niya in crisis is malawak na masyado. Uh,
Mm-mm.
was in Phuket, if I'm not mistaken, she was in Phuket to respond to the crisis.
Yun.
Oh,
Okay. Can you hear
okay.
Yes.
me?
Yeah,
Yes.
nawawala-wala yung signal mo, Glo. You okay? Nawawala yung naglalag yung ano mo, yung signal mo. I think, narinig mo na ako? It's okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, okay. So now I'm going to be introducing you, okay? So I would like to introduce the Who of the Hour, representative of the City Health Office, of the Chief of the City Health Office, Dr. Glock Fabrigas. So please tell us more about you and your present situation. What are your experience with physical isolation? Is there physical isolation? Because I know you've been moving. So what's happening in the city health and what's happening in the city?
Yeah, actually, I'm Dr. Gloria Fabrigas, the City Health Officer of City of Tacloban, who is in the ground zero during the Super Typhoon Haiyan
Mm.
and Yolanda. And right now, I think it's more of what they call that, beeping up from the Yolanda. It's a different experience. However, since I'm used to disaster and as a public health specialist, we can always look into the other aspect of not only of the response, but also on not only on the clinical aspect, but
Mhm.
also on the public health aspect of this coronavirus 2019.
Mm.
I think very recently we implemented an enhanced community quarantine,
Mhm.
and this enhanced community quarantine is is not really allowing actually uh, people to go out unless necessary. But we are not in lockdown, although semi-lockdown, and we still open some of the basic facilities like of course yung health and also the pharmacies and some of the groceries. and utilities.
Mm. Ayun, yun po yung mga nangyayari po ngayon. And right now po, Doktora, no? So, can you describe also, sabi nga ni Coach Marife po kanina, 'di ba, parati din po kayong nasa labas. So, what do you do right now outside po?
Actually, syempre we are 24/7 on call, and we are first strategy that we have made is of course policy development. We need policies
Mm.
that will really strengthen the measures against COVID-19. And we network. Second is we network with people, especially not only in the health sector but in other sectors. So we form the interagency task force that is involved not only the I think we are the only local government unit who implemented the health declaration in the domestic area. So we
Mm.
predicted it, we foresee it that there will be a lot of people going home to Tacloban,
Mm.
like uh, OFWs traveling to other countries, and eventually the one coming from Manila. So lo and behold, we're able to catch them, and at least we're able to contain the COVID at that level.
Yeah. Wonderful po. Ano, Coach Marife, you have question po?
Yeah, so I know you've been going around, and how what are the ways that you're taking care of yourself now? Kasi you look
Oh
really
yeah,
pagod ah.
I do self care. I do self care,
Self-care.
and yun. So one thing that the mayor, the very good thing that mayor has done is he housed through our budget. He housed the health workers who are already drained or whose family is at risk. So we
Mm-hmm.
have here, we rented 50 rooms here in this hotel so that uh,
Mm.
uh, health workers can relax and can uh, will not put their family at risk. So we had
Oh.
like
That's nice.
we had some debriefing yesterday.
Mm.
So we started about last Friday.
Mm.
Ah, okay. So, nasa hotel po kayo ngayon. So, you're not with your
Yes,
family.
I'm not with my
Okay.
son. Yeah.
Mm. Okay.
It's
So,
good because I can
mm,
reflect.
Yeah. Oops, nawala. Nawala yung ano.
yung signal sa hotel medyo mahina. Mm. We
Nawawala-wala
can
sa
wait for her to come back. So, ganun na po pala ngayon, ano? Ang galing naman ni May. Ayan, she's back po. But her
that's
mic is mute. Ayan,
I'm good.
good.
okay. So that's really a very nice gesture ni Mayor, no, na binigyan kayo Glo
Yeah.
ng somewhere where you can relax. So you said you have time to reflect. So what have you reflected on? Ano yung mga pumasok
Uh,
sa your isip?
Number one is, I have to go back to the purpose. Actually, it's always two things, your identity and your purpose.
Mm,
Love it.
So it's always, I am always saying to my friends that I am not just a doctor who happens to be a Christian, but I'm a Christian who happens to be a doctor.
Wow.
mm,
When my relationship with God is focused, something like I am doing this not for myself, but
mm,
for the Lord.
mm,
Just
mm,
like what the Bible says, whatever you do in word or in deed, you did all for the glory of God.
mm,
And then another thing is the purpose. Why am I doing what am I doing? I
Mm.
mean, if it's just for work, it's useless. I will get tired easily. I might give up.
yeah, mm, mm,
Our life is always, there is moment. No? There is always a moment in our life. There's always an opportunity for you to really reflect on why are these things happening and what will be my choice with the situation. It really makes a difference. When you are in a situation
Mm.
doing
Signal, technical difficulties.
oo. Kasi papasok yung ano. Okay.
Yeah, I
What?
love what you said, Doktora, no? So, purpose, 'di ba? Why we do eh. Pag alam natin yung purpose po natin, why we do this, madali naman talagang umayaw na po eh, mag-quit, ano? But because you know that you are doing
Yeah.
this for God and you wanted to give Him the glory, 'di ba? At ito yung mission natin, eh, bearable lahat po. Ano po? Tama po, Coach Marife.
Yeah. So I've seen, the Product Law really doing all these things. Whenever there's disaster, he's there. He goes. She really travels. She really goes and put herself being there. So uh, so far, Glo, with the Product Law, with what's going on in Tacloban, no? Uh, what so far with you and the dynamics in your message, what has been the arrangement now?
Years old. He has a mind of his own. He has his decision of his own. I think the only way to less the friction is keep a distance.
Yeah, keep understand.
Ang galing po, ano? So,
uh, because Hasidel is already 22. So may
so he has a mind of his own, sabi nga po ni Doktora. Yes, hopefully makabalik si Doktora because our next question be what is the lesson that she can share? 'Di ba? Kasi po sabi niyo po galing na siya sa Yolanda eh, 'di ba? Siya rin po yung mga frontliner before. So, what lesson that she can share right now naman ngayon sa COVID-19? So, hopefully she can come back.
yeah.
The
and it's
signal will be okay.
and it's really nice to hear her, because I've been actually, one of the people who tells her to remind her to really, have a time for herself, because she's
Mm,
over, she's so busy, and um, ganun siya magbigay ng puso niya at service niya. So
totoo. Mm.
she does it. All her life she's always been giving. That's why I've asked her if she's going to take care of herself, and I hope makabalik siya.
Tama po ano. And of course, we can also ask her what support that she needs, 'di ba? So, yun po kasi, 'di ba, when people, may mga taong so sila yung gigay lang ng bigay, so but sometimes ano din naman po yung suporta na kailangan nila personally, 'di po ba? So, Dr. Gloria, please come back. Marami pa po kaming gustong matutunan.
Yeah. Yeah. But she's in budget hotel, and that's really good. Yeah, I had a that's for me. It's a good thing to know. Na they were housed in the hotel, and the employees for they can relax, because I think the people have heard the vice mayor in her interview last month.
Mm.
But there was a question of they were asking, actually me. They haven't heard from the mayor really addressing.
Mm.
You
So
can see
it's
me
good.
now?
Yes, you're
Well,
back po, Doktora.
you're back, but we can't see you. Where's the cam? Nawawala ang signal.
Is she using Wi-Fi of the hotel or naka-data siya?
I'm not
Baka
sure.
stronger yung data plan. So, may possibility din po na si Mayor ay ma-interview natin?
That I don't have really the access to. Wala akong access to the mayor. So I have some friends na we have common friends, but I don't know.
Hmm.
And we could have them.
Yes, so yes, sometimes it really happens for those who are watching. Who just tuned in right now. Nasa MedConnect po tayo, Who of the Hour, and we have already talked to nurse, president ng Philippine National Association of Nurse in Tacloban, and si Doc Charlie, who is into teaching po, and now we are on a third MedConnect medical professional, si Doktora Gloria. So, but we are encountering technical difficulties right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
can
you're
you hear
back.
me?
Yes. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Ano ba yan?
Ano ba yan? Opo, Doktora.
So,
So,
bago
ayun.
ka
Ang tanong po namin is, ano nga yung tanong natin, Coach Marife, kay Doktora is,
lesson na, what lesson,
yun.
yung, ang tawag doon, what lesson are you getting that you need to impart to the people?
Taclobanons right now.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Number one, life is a temporary assignment. With the physical distance that we are experiencing, many people are fearful. They're so afraid. They become so ok with the alcohol, with the anything and all these things. And sometimes the focus already is on the COVID. They don't focus anymore on life, no? And others, in fact, with
Mm.
this lockdown, there are so many people who have no access to work.
Yeah.
And I think the lesson that is most important that we have to look into is where should we really focus on? In fact, that's the same thing I have learned in Yolanda.
Mm.
Right now I don't even have a house of my own. Every time, every time I will attempt to buy a property in Manila, there is the Ondoy. The second time, it was in Quezon City. The next, it was Yolanda. Now, when I about to pay the, there is this, what they call this,
COVID.
COVID-19. So, Lord, what is your purpose? I'm a pilgrim here on earth. So anyway, Marife can adopt me if I don't, if I will, I stay in my apartment for 25 years.
Mm.
So I think not that life is a temporary assignment. Number two is, I think there are so many things that are not really essential. Live simple. I mean,
Yeah.
mabubuhay ka pala ng walang magkaiba-ibang sa buhay.
Kaya pala. Kaya
I
pala.
love it. Mm.
Yeah.
Ang
I mean,
galing. Mm.
I mean, do not complicate life. Life is very simple. I mean, yeah. The second thing I have learned is avoid unnecessary stress. So that is one
Mm.
thing that I've learned with my son because he's a life coach and I'm
Mm.
not.
Mm.
He's intelligent and I'm not. So he's smart and I'm not. So meaning I'd rather just cool, chill lang.
Mm.
Pag sinabi
Oh.
ng mayor, do this, okay. Pag hindi ko nagawa, okay din. I mean, hindi naman ako mamamatay kung hindi ko nagawa. Di ba?
Yes.
That's a wonderful way to see things, no? Kasi nga, mababurden ka lang, ma-stress ka lang. The more that you can do
It's
it.
not worth it. It's not worth it. I tell you, it's not worth it.
Yes, I love it. Thank you po, ano. So, thank you for telling that. Talagang pumapasok po siya sa puso ko ngayon. So, especially now, di ba, na ngayong panahon na to. Yes, stress is not worth it. And life is just temporary. So, why not, let's just enjoy life, di ba? So, wag na tayong isip ng kung ano. Habol ng kung
Pwede ka
ano
rin
ba.
naman mag-isip. Pwede ka rin naman mag-isip. But the thing is, where would you like to invest
Mm,
the resources
yeah,
that you have right now?
totoo.
Time. Where would you like to spend your time? How many times you spend in that? Maybe perhaps the TikTok is their way of releasing, but you know, there was a time so many things already we have known already so much about COVID. It's about time we need to pray and then, Lord, what's the next step?
Yeah.
So that the time, the resources, malalaman mo na lang. There are so many things that you don't need that why? Hindi mo naman masusuot lahat yung pinagbibili ko noon. Ba't naman ako nagbibili ng ito? And what is essential is I have a place I can sleep after so tiring day.
Ang haba po nun, ano? So, timing.
So, Monday to Sunday ako eh.
So,
And
yun.
yung essential really is yung developing relationship.
I
For me,
love
it's
it. Mm.
intuition.
Mm.
Yeah, Coach Marife. Mm.
Mm. Kaya nga, sabi mo nga, this, the physical, the physical distancing, a lot of people have been really, nasa TikTok na, and all these things, means of coping na, of mga tao ba. And you see, different people doing it. So, ikaw naman, how do you go about your coping,
Ako,
mm,
Mm.
I think I need to learn to say no.
mm,
Oh,
It's
that's
very
nice.
hard to say no, but sometimes I have to learn to say no.
Mm.
And and also I think we Filipinos should really learn how to even be, it's not really, but saying what is truth. I think like sa America, like in some nationality, oh, there's no meaning to them when you say, can you please shut up? Pero pag tayo sinabi mo sa Pilipino, please shut up.
yeah.
So I think I think very very important yung perspective. So yun,
Mhm.
I turn off my phone now before I don't turn it off. And
Mm.
then yun na nga, avoid unnecessary stress.
Mm.
So if kaya ko, and the very, if there's someone that is permanent in our life, is that is our relationship with Jesus. So I
Mm.
listen to music. What you know what you put in your mind will determine your attitude and your
Mm.
perspective.
Mm.
Kung puro takot, eh di syempre anxiety attack ka. So
Mm.
I read the Bible every day. I take communion and I listen to Christian music.
Mm.
Yeah, that's nice. Ayun po. Ayan, may nanonood po sa atin ngayon, our Master Coach A, the global partner here in the Philippines Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs. Sabi niya po, Doc Glo, one big, alam ko marami ka na pong na-share na lesson kanina, Doc, di ba? Pero one big lesson we can draw from COVID-19. Isang malaking lesson po.
We cannot fight this.
Okay.
The big lesson, and I mean, we cannot fight this alone.
Mm-mm.
Maybe it should be more, we cannot fight this alone because we know that why COVID has entered into our, I think there will be no new normal. I mean, we can no longer go back to what is normal, but
Mm.
I think
Mm.
there is now a call for more people to unite and to gather. But maybe perhaps the physical distance that's brought by COVID has learned us to be more that we we human being is made for a relationship.
Mm. That's beautiful. Yeah, tama.
Mm.
Mhm. Yeah,
Ang galing.
yeah.
So, ayun na 'no, we cannot fight this alone, 'di ba? So kailangan talaga din natin ng other people. We need connection, yung connection po ano. So just like what is happening now, Doktora, 'di ba, na ang family are being together, 'di ba? Even whether they like it or not.
Yeah, but the problem right now, like I have health workers, right? They are
Mm.
separated from their family because one of my nurse, she has a daughter who has a atrial septal defect.
Mm.
Mm.
I have a nurse whose mother is 14 years stroke.
Mm.
Mm.
I have another nurse who's because we are giving them a potential risk, we need to be away from
Okay,
our
okay.
Yes, yes,
family.
yes. And that's painful,
And
Mm.
it's not easy, right? Because
yeah,
we
yeah,
are made for a relationship. We want
yeah.
to hug, but we cannot hug. We want to kiss, we cannot kiss.
Mm.
So what do you tell them po, Doktora? How do you motivate or encourage them?
Yeah, that's why we have a regular meeting. And yesterday we had like a sort of debriefing. Like the question that I asked them is, what is in your mind right now? Or
Mm.
what, actually, I cannot remember my question, but the question that is, uh, are you still enjoying what you are doing? And
Mm.
They said that I have a sense of purpose. I think it's very important
Yeah.
when you know na you made a difference, even small or big wins, you made a difference. I think that is very important. Especially every
Mm.
time we will said, "Oh, this PUI had already finished the quarantine period, isolation period. This PUM had already finished the quarantine period." That's our small wins, right?
Yeah. Galing. Mm. Celebrating that small wins is a big impact pa rin po, Coach Marife, ano? Mm.
Yeah.
So, sa uh, with what is happening now, Glo, what what outcome would you want to see for the city?
I think we need to be we need to be prepared really for the disaster. I think this is not the only disaster that will happen to us again. Imagine we started in a bad like February, we had dengue,
Mm.
and then we were not able to celebrate Christmas because of Urduha, and then so many disasters that had happened.
So,
And now
so
we're only March, we're only on the first quarter,
mm,
and we're seeing increasing cases of dengue again. So preparedness,
Yeah, totoo.
and I think we need to be strategic. And I'm a graduate of economics. I always learn the two what assumptions in economics.
Mm.
One is resources are
Just
limited.
mm,
So resources are limited kahit na ang US naghihirap sila. Second is wants is unlimited.
yeah. Resources are
Means
limited.
we want are enough. Mm.
Okay.
That's
So,
why you need to maximize the resources that you
mm,
have
mm,
because we cannot always fill in the needs. We cannot always fill in the wants. Even if we have a testing kit here in Region 8, they will still
Mm.
look for more. They will say, we cannot afford to have a 4 million population to have it tested. We
mm,
need to have some criteria who should be tested.
Yeah.
mm. So, talagang Coach Jasmine, parang
Mm.
you know, there are really limitations to a lot of what we're going through right now. But
Mm.
positive, do you think, what is yung parang positive outcome that will na makukuha natin out of this?
Yeah, we will be better prepared.
Mm,
Uh, People will be more disciplined and really people will really practice uh healthy lifestyle.
Yeah,
You know,
totoo naman.
70% of diseases are still preventable. If people will stop smoking, if people will just do proper hand washing, how many diseases you will be preventing
mm,
just merely hand washing? A lot, a lot.
Mm.
And yet
Wonderful,
we're not
ano?
doing it.
Yeah,
I
exactly
haven't
po.
washed my hands as I arrived.
Ang galing si doktora talaga. Oo, ang saya po ng interview natin.
Eh, kasi nga tinatawagan na agad ako ni Marpe, papasok pa lang ako. Nakalimutan ko tuloy maghugas ng kamay.
But but that's one thing that is really na kailangan natin ngayon, ano. Hindi lang ngayon, even after COVID, yeah, I love what you said, doktora, that just
no?
imagine ilang diseases ang mape-prevent natin if we just do that simple thing of washing our hands. Tama po. Mm. So,
Yeah,
with that, Doctora, we just like to thank you for giving us your time. And today po,
yeah.
what would you like to declare right now? Declare a blessing for the Philippines po ngayon.
I think we need to be more mindful. When I say being mindful, I'm always reminded that uh, we should not focus on this life that we have right now
Mm,
Mm-mm.
because there is always life after death.
Okay.
And what you do you believe that even whatever religious preferences you have, no one will tell you that that is a sin. You will know it. You will
mm,
know it that that is a sin because we are created in the image of God. We
Yeah.
are the only creature that is very rational. And because of that being rational, we need to make the choice that we have
Mm.
to make. The
Yeah.
rational choice. What is the rational thing to do when you are married? What is the rational thing to do when you're a doctor? What is the
Mm.
rational thing to do if you are a son or a daughter? What is the rational thing to do if you are a government employee? That I
Yeah.
am committed to the Filipino people. And what is the rational thing to do if you want to connect with your master, and that is God? And yun,
Mm.
kaya nga walang ano eh, kaya nga wala kang kaya nga yung ano, when you see red sa traffic light, wala nagsasabi sa niyan, you need to stop, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's the rational thing to do. Eh bakit yung mga tao kung saan-saan umiihi? Eh aso lang naman ang umiihi kung saan-saan.
Yes, opo. Oo. So, Coach Marife, ayun. So, let's declare healing, Coach Marife. Ayan, Doktora, sige po.
Yeah. I declare that the Philippines will overcome COVID-19 and that the whole from the national to the local government will understand that we cannot do it alone. We need each other. And
Mm.
and and on top of that is we need God to ask for wisdom and really tama na ang pamumulitika.
Amen. Amen. Tama po. Oo, amen. We say amen to that, Doktora, to those declaration. And with that, we want to thank you for your very, very wonderful time na binigay mo sa amin. Alam mo namin, galing ka po sa work, di ba? But we had a wonderful time with you. Coach Marife?
Thank you so much, Dr. Glo. I'm happy to see you. Magre-rest ka na ngayon. And I'm happy
Yeah.
to hear that you're going to start saying no. I'm happy to because it's all over. So, thank you so much for your time. I know you're so busy, but thank you so much for doing this.
Yes.
Yes. So, yung love bam bam boom natin, Coach.
Okay. Kasi nga nag-spread na yung virus, kami we want the life coaches want to spread love. So we have this ganito yung kamay mo, okay? And you say ipapasabugin yung love, ang ipapasabugin. So love, bam, boom.
Sige.
Nawala. Nawala ka, Glo.
Ah,
Okay,
ayan.
Ayos yan. Ayan.
love.
Hinahanap siya ng lalag.
Teka.
Naghahanap, papatungan po ng phone.
Okay.
Okay.
Yan,
Love,
perfect. Love, bam,
boom.
boom.
Okay.
Yes, one more.
More. Love,
Love, bam, boom.
okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. God
Thank
bless
you.
you. God bless you.
God bless you.